compassion for the cursed and the called. And so and also I communicate through music, and this is how I communicate. It's regulating for me, and it's my release and sharing of my compassion and love for this world that I am greatly distanced from. So this is the words that came out as I just wrote real fast, and see if it makes sense. Compassion for the cursed and the called. I communicate through music. This is how I communicate. And I was listening to Forest Sovereign in the background. We are all children, yet divided do we fall. As the mountains stand tall, do they ask of how they became at all? I can find the strength in my mind to find the reasons why I continue to cry. 1, 2, 3, let me be. I fell from thee. But how great is the grace for the thee who sets me free. I have turned my eye to the Creator thrine. Is it kind that I am mine, or do you demand my time? Is it my kind? Is it my time? Am I the line that defines in this space and time? All these signs, creating the ripples in the waves of our ocean's minds. And signed it at 9:56 this morning. Not sure what time I started writing, but it was within minutes of that. It's interesting. 1 month ago today, I know because the number 13, it stands out in my mind. It was the Friday the 13th of February, and I was in the shower, and I had a flow of things coming in, I'm gonna see if I can find that song and play it in the background, and I'll read what I wrote. Maybe. I don't know if I can find that right away or not. Let's see here. Shower. As I was sitting here under the covers, alone and not feeling well. It's been a week more since power. I sing to my kitty. He is a handsome boy. But yeah, I had a dream upon waking that morning, and where is it? Where are you? I named it slower than I wanted to be. Still finding reasons to continue. Life's far less than well. Power's been out for a week or more. Wrapped again in a blanket of sorrow. Survival mode at the door. But I know this is a temporary hell. So this is my journal entry, 13th February 2026. Perceptions within the shower. I am trying to get my thoughts written down after my shower. These words lack what I know and want to express, so I can only attempt to communicate the message. As I listened to my music in the shower and heard the lyrics, I felt and released emotion, tears rolling, and at the same time feeling gratitude with a longing for connection that feels safe and mutual. The desire to release my suffering and to expand with love, compassion, and enthusiasm to experience the fullness of life, not bound by old beliefs. I often have moments of insight, and I usually don't have the pen and paper, and/or I am not satisfied with language in expressing or conveying what I know, feel, think. With the patterns I have observed in my own life and the hard-learned perspective that much of my suffering came from internalized beliefs I absorbed, and the belief that I needed to suffer to earn love because of those programs, I believe I needed to sacrifice myself to give, show that love. I have an abundance of compassion. However, I have often lacked healthy boundaries. I want to be good. I want to give and receive love without it being a transaction. I am a seeker of truth. I want to experience challenges, and I am a lover of learning. Pause. Phone call. So I just had a phone call with my broy, just calling me and venting. Anyways, let's get back to this. I am a seeker of truth. I want to experience challenges, and I am a lover of learning. I think and feel deeply. I desire healthy connection, to feel a safe and supportive family. I desire meaning and purpose, and to be in an environment that shares similar values. I'm not sharing this out of desperation or seeking validation or asking for help. I am feeling the courage to share this because I want to break free of the chains of fear rooted in past experience, which in many ways has been self-preservation, a protective pattern shaped by experience. I am being vulnerable because I am full of love and I am acting with courage in this way of expressing my love. I am currently capable of expressing this at the time of me writing this. However, I may or may not be available to further elaborate or have debate regarding anything I have written. I am trusting you to choose to be respectful and have compassion for yourself and others, as well as all of us, as we are all the I within. I hope we can choose love and forgiveness, for if we do not, we have not accepted the gift, and those who judge will also be judged. If I can help someone else see another perspective, if I can help others see that we do not have to continue supporting belief systems we may not have consciously chosen, if I can share my message, even if it is the last thing I do, to let you know that I care and I love humanity, and I am choosing to express that, even though I have been conditioned to believe that being vulnerable is perceived as weakness or arrogance. I am still choosing to share. I am choosing to act as that small interruption in that belief. I want us to feel safe expressing ourselves and to inspire each other in giving and receiving it respectfully. I want to spread awareness that suffering, pain, and loss are not in vain, that within them there can be lessons, perspective, opportunity for compassion when we are ready to see it. Everything is connected in experience and consequence, and everyone has their own path of remembering who they are. Any person, power, or program that uses control, division, or separation, as far as I choose, I will not intentionally support that direction in my personal life and choices. I will not choose left. I will not choose right. Not because I do not care, not because I do not agree or disagree, but because I choose not to feed. I choose not to support, feed extreme energies. The balance of humanity is off, perhaps because we have not balanced our hearts, minds, thinking, feeling, and we have forgotten spirit within us. And we have allowed external control to indoctrinate us into believing that our divinity is external to us. If we are created in the image, if it is within us and all around us, then I would think that I would seek to know myself, and I also feel that I would do my best to also see that in everyone and everything around me. I have my own perceived pain and a deeply rooted fear of being labeled crazy, betrayed, set up, persecuted, misunderstood, because of my intelligence in noticing patterns. I have been living in a perpetual state of self-preservation. This has been a great hindrance to my health, relationships, and experiencing life fully for myself and others. And also, this has been my greatest mentor and guide. Because of these experiences, challenges, I have become capable of seeing myself, others, and humanity through multiple lenses. I learned not only to think, show, feel compassion for others, but also for myself. If God can only judge, and if God is within me, if God is all around me, then I am going to do my best to go within myself and honor that within me. And then I am going to recognize that within you. This was not easy to do whatsoever. To first accept and take responsibility for oneself is heavy. It is a weight that can wrap you up with judgment and sink you straight to hell. And when you crawl your way out and there are brief within and around us, however one defines it, do you take action because you want to give and receive love and choose to act from it? Or because you feel controlled by fear? And this is one of the versions of the lyrics. Like, I play around with the lyrics, put them in different song styles, and I use AI as a tool to help provide the styles. So I deeply prompt the AI and keep getting iterations of it until it feels to what resonates with how I'm feeling or what I want to express, or sometimes I just enjoy it. But this is one of the iterations of the lyrics. Friday the 13th. The shower water fell against my skin. The music filled the room. My body was here. My mind was quiet. For a moment, I was not inside the noise. I was inside sensation, inside rhythm, inside presence, and clarity arrived. Not loud, not dramatic, just clean. As the lyrics played, emotion rose and released. Tears moved without resistance. Gratitude and longing existing together. Connection felt near, even in solitude. I often receive insights beneath running water. Today felt like remembering. So much of my suffering came from programs I did not choose. Beliefs that love must be earned through sacrifice. That goodness required self-erasure. That suffering proved devotion. I carried compassion, but I lacked boundaries. I wanted to be good. I wanted love without transaction. I think deeply. I feel deeply. I seek truth. I desire family that feels safe. I desire meaning that feels shared. I am not speaking from desperation. I am not asking for rescue. I am not performing vulnerability for approval. I am speaking because I feel courage. I have lived in self-preservation. Some of what I called fear was pattern recognition shaped by pain. That protector has been my teacher, and I thank it. But I do not have to live inside it forever. Even if one person questions the programs they inherited, if even one person chooses love over control, then this expression matters. We do not have to perpetuate division. We do not have to surrender to fear. We do not have to choose sides that do not honor balance, not because we are indifferent, but because we value harmony. Freedom is authenticity, integrity without violating another's will. Compassion with discernment, heart and mind together. I choose love over control, clarity over paranoia, expansion over contraction. If God is love, then love does not coerce, love does not divide, love does not demand fear, love invites, and I choose to live from that invitation. And as I see now here in my notes, it was 1 p.m. Today in the shower, music playing, I felt clarity. The water falling on my skin grounded me in the present. Physical sensation anchoring me, while the music opened my heart. It was the perfect balance. Body present, mind quiet, heart awake. As I listened to the lyrics, I felt emotion rise and release. Tears rolled, gratitude surfaced, longing for connection moved through me. I felt the desire to release my suffering, not through escape, but through expansion. To live with love, compassion, and enthusiasm. To experience life fully, not bound. I often receive insights while showering. Today felt like a remembering. These words cannot fully capture what I know internally, but I am trying. Through hard-earned perspective, I have seen patterns. Much of my suffering came from internalized programs, beliefs, that I needed to suffer to earn love, that I needed to sacrifice myself to prove love. I have always carried deep compassion, but I lacked healthy boundaries. I wanted to be good. I wanted to give and receive love without it being transactional. I am a seeker of truth. I love learning. I think deeply. I feel deeply. I desire connection that feels like safe family. I desire meaning, shared values, integrity. I am not sharing this from desperation. I am not asking for validation. I am not asking to be rescued. I am sharing because I feel courage rising. I want to interrupt fear, especially the fear that vulnerability equals weakness. I have lived in self-preservation. Some of what I once called paranoia was pattern recognition shaped by my past pain. That self-protection has been my teacher. If I can help even one person see that we do not have to perpetuate inherited programs, that we can question them, then this expression matters. It matters to me because I am practicing personally by choosing to express this. I love humanity. I want us to feel safe expressing love, to give and receive freely, not as transaction, not as control. Suffering is not meaningless. Pain, loss, confusion, they can become teachers. Everything is connected. Every challenge contains perspective. Every perspective contains an opportunity for compassion when heart and mind are balanced. When heart and mind are balanced. Freedom to me means choosing authenticity, living with integrity, refusing to violate another's free will. I will not intentionally support division, control, or dehumanization, regardless of where it originates. Not because I don't care, not because I am indifferent, but because I value harmony and health over polarization. I choose love over control, consciousness over fear, integrity over allegiance. If God judges only through fear, that is not the God I serve. The God I serve is love. I choose actions rooted in love, not compliance rooted in fear. And I want others to remember that they can choose too. Under the covers, alone and laughing and well, still finding reasons to continue. When life's far less than low, there's been out for a week or more, wrapped up again in a blanket of sorrow. Survival mode at the door. But I know this is a temporary hell. I looked out toward the world, saw the fire, the programs that followed. I can't fight fire with fire. So I turned inward, quiet, and I just allowed my heart to pour out. I refuse to go hollow. Hoping this world can rise above all the hurt, all the sorrow. Maybe a better tomorrow. So I put my hope in the words that follow. It's driving us crazy. When will we understand? They have been feeding your anger, your hurt against your fellow man. They are keeping us divided. When united we can stand. They keep burning and persecuting, making us misunderstand. The words used to judge you and your fellow man. Will you pause, breathe, reflect, see the patterns, the programs, keeping us blinded, misguided, turning us against our fellow man? When will we realize that judgment is the reason we keep playing the losing hand and repeating the same script. It's all part of the plan. Keeping you distracted, divided, and blaming your fellow man. What algorithm are you feeding? And what seeds are you planting for tomorrow? Our future depends on our choices and what voices we follow. Will we understand? And so here's my dream. Last night I dreamt the waters rose, took my whole home, pulled me under, into the waterhole spiral. I just let go. Not sure if there was any more sorrow. But I remember the beginning and the end, the truth of it all. It's whole. It's whole. Love never ends. And so, I refuse to go hollow. Even when I don't want to do this all again. I refuse to go hollow. Only love remains.